2, 1. Where is it? Okay. All right. Good late morning, everyone. This is Michael Venezia. I'm 5 minutes late. I apologize. I'll get better. Really, it's not like I'm just the market made it. You know what? This is what happened. Let's first of all, there's TradeGATEHub. Let me show you right quickly. Say it's not. I think as everybody knows, how quickly I always respond. The market. 415 to 412. Market came in a couple hundred. I am mixed, as everybody usually knows that, but that's the type of move that affects the P&L dramatically, especially on the end of the month. This is the end of the month. Is it the end of the month? Yeah. The end of the month markup, if you will. So let's see how that goes. And it's a Friday. And then there are a lot of undercurrents going on, and they're flip-flopping. As today, a couple of them, the mega cats, take a little profit with Amazon. Pardon me, pulling back a little bit, but once you get this pocket of strength, is the VIX is still pinned to the low. It opens up every morning and winds up being negative by 10:30. So let's keep an eye on that one. So I apologize about that move and being late in the market. Let me take this off here so I'm not distracted to the moves. Okay, so to Friday, what I would urge everybody to do and to sign into TradeGATEHub just like I do is that Friday. Listen. There's a lot of, I digress. There's a lot of movement today, but it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. There's always another trade. So again, this being Friday, coach's video probably put already out, probably has over 50 views already, 45 views. I don't know. Where was it? Didn't post it yet. Anyway, go back to the red YouTube channel right here and get a picture, an idea of what we do. And, we have over 700 videos now. Coach and I do a video, 2 videos a day, one at 9:30 Eastern, mine at 11. So listen, we don't delete channels, why would we? I mean, we're here to put out content. So go watch the videos, not only in general, but for the week. It's almost like a dynamic rolling process. I give everybody a plan based upon stocks that have good price action, volume, and range. If you're a person that just likes to, turn on the screen and take money out of the market every day, trust me, I've been there. I did it for years, very, very well, by the way. And probably my greatest acumen, if I would come in flat, meaning no positions or handling a boutique basket of a fund, if you will. But that's my choice. It's great. I mean, as just like anything, when you're younger, you start off as a gambler. Then you become a speculator. As you become a little bit more seasoned, then you become an investor. So I'm at the investor stage. It's all good, even though I love day trading, and it's getting a little better. I'm surprised the market's moving as well as it is with the VIX this low, but it's still moving. All right. So the stock of the day, of the last couple of days, pardon me, is this TOP. Okay. I'm not in it. You know what I mean? We'll look at this right here. All right. We mentioned it. It's $6 and $8. It hit $45 yesterday. Top is, last I looked now, was halted at 130. It opened at 220 in the morning. 4 in the morning, it opened at 220. So here's top, the 5-minute chart again. Let's go to the 2-minute chart for those that were shy. This was the base at 70. Was it 70 this morning? Well, it opened at 40. Well, actually, what? Yeah, you know what? You could have put it through the base at 70. That's where it probably went. The yesterday's high was 70 at least intraday, right? So buy it again. Everybody bought it at the stop. If you did buy it, it got you a couple of dollars, and everybody said, "Oh, I made $6." Then they stopped you out back to basically where you got it, just like the market's been doing. It's been, it's been ripping and then dipping to get the weak hands out. They're a little bit skittish, and then they rip back again. And that's this is the microcosm what's going at right here. Once it broke through the 70, they ripped it. Everybody went 73, and everybody's up $6. Then they sold it back, built some volume and base, and now it's 189, probably halted as we speak. Where is it? 190. Markets roll back all over the place. Wolf, Skechers, you stink. MGM, you stink. Yeah. Got some bad shorts. I do. MGM, I like short. I liked it. It was pinned right in that nice, huge down day 2 days ago. Yesterday, it rallied up on decent volume. I thought that maybe that was the shorts getting it out. But then you know what? I tried to cover it this morning. Actually, I did cover it this morning at the dead low. I have like 14,000 shares of it. I covered some at the low at 42.90 to make a little money. But you know what? Maybe when I was, yeah, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna have to cover it. Banks active, Amazon's the one. It's taking it. So you know what? It's a point I wanted to make is that it's at the middle of this week. It was Google and Meta that reported very good earnings and kept things going. And then last evening it was Amazon reporting earnings, and it opened up and went to green to red and got a little bit soft right now. And yes, Microsoft's up. Google's actually waffling. Let's look at the Google chart. An example of the Google chart is this is Google's earnings. So it's really, it tried to break out and do the heavy lifting, but we might be a little bit late in the cycle as earnings are starting to take good news as bad news. You know what? I would say if Amazon reported Tuesday or Monday or Tuesday or even Wednesday, I think the stock would probably have held those gains. But you know what? It's getting later, and they figured it out a little bit that people are starting to sell the news. So here's the chart on Apple. Apple has earnings next week, so I wouldn't be surprised. It's yet to be determined. Will Apple pull a Meta, open up and keep going up and keep the mega caps going? Where's Microsoft? Actually, the same. Meta did the same thing. Microsoft, or will it pull like something like a Google? You know what I mean? That will pull back. Or I'm looking for examples of. Oh, you know what? This is what's happened today. They were using these mega caps, for example. A lot of these second tier growth stocks got hammered. There's Net. Net's down, what, $14 on the day, $16 on the day. They did the same thing to pins. Pins, it's over. You know what I mean? That's going to have, well, I don't know. This is a scar. I don't think this is just one quarter. It's a little bit late in the cycle for pins to be like, well, there's good news. The bad news is out. No, it's been good news. This is nothing that I would be compelled to buy pins. You know what I mean? Why don't we add to the para here at 23.30 exactly? Well, Snapchat, Lewis wants to try to buy Snapchat because he knows every time it gets destroyed down here, as it does here, hi coach, it rallies back. I get the picture, and that's because Lewis is getting to be more seasoned of a trader. Where's WPM? WPM, I took that off today. I had a nice trade. Listen, 50 to what, 49.17. I left a little bit on the table. WPM, I actually like coming in short. I still like it short. There's the daily, but it's in the channel, blah, blah, blah. See what happens. Market, what are we doing here? My MGM, this freaking bastard's going to give me a problem today. It's going to ruin my Friday. It's going to ruin my Friday. I wanted to break the 44. What else am I in? ELEV, I sold that. I had a lot of it. Fold, breaking higher. Top, 199, 210 top. There's top right here. All right, so I think top opened 270 this morning. I don't even want to look at my pre-market because it's going to put me in there, but it's moving $10 at a clip. And they're trying to push up the other ones. HKD, they're trying to push up. That was a low China flow one, as you can see. Once hit 2,700, they're trying to do it, but it's obvious. You know what I mean? If you're not, it's just a little obvious by now. TTD, even though Amazon opened down and the text was kind of heavy, opened up nicely. Mobileye, I was a hero. I thought I was a hero yesterday, making $3 on the open, but I sold it where? 34. Turned around, it's 38. So Mobileye, the one that they destroyed, that IPO, coach, speaking of coach, good morning, went from 29. I actually sold it $4 earlier, but you know what? I was the only one in the whole buying it at 29. I had a good trade. Next, I didn't really have time to disseminate the information at that point. BHC going higher. BHC, I want to try to catch this. I don't want to catch this. Intel, is that going to pull a fade? There's Intel going through. I mean, Intel's on the low of the day. That had it broke. Once it broke the low of that, the low gap, 31.15, you'd be up 30 cents or 20 cents, whatever. But that's not good. It broke the opening low. Intel has support. I get it, but they're taking good news as somewhat either profit taking or bad news. Roblox, was that a doji? I'm not interested in. Zscaler, cybersecurity stock, no interest. Top 209 now. 209 on top. There's Wolf breaking higher. We got some Wolf, the Wolf speed. I should sell some Wolfspeed. Wolfspeed ripping. I came in there. I bought some yesterday. The low, right? G Money. Yesterday I bought some more Wolfspeed at 45. Now it's 48. Is the techs are ripping? What am I not in? Skechers, you suck. I'm in Skechers. I tried to get sexy in Skechers. Look at Skechers. You know what I did with Skechers? I'm sure I'll show you. Crocs did the same thing. Rallied and pulled back. Right. Good news is bad. Actually, Crocs had a blow. Actually, what Crocs had a little bit of softer guidance than light, by the way. Almost like an EMPH, which is, had that. It's coming through. It's probably a short here within a range. EMPH, same thing. But I shorted Skechers like a putz. I thought, news is out. They gapped it up. Once it broke the opening price, I laid into it, as you can see. Right when I came on the air, I was even in it. Now I'm down in it again nicely. So Skechers going up, you bitch. I got to get out of this thing too. Oil's going up, Halliburton. So Skechers. And I looked in the weekly at Skechers. You know what? And then I saw, this like almost double head and shoulder developing here. What was that level? This is where I wanted that high. 53.02. I should have shorted a little early, but I wanted confirmation because just like the other stock, it broke the open. I thought that was it. That I was looking to go to 51. But now, you know what? Now I got it out. My timing was off. Now I'll cover half. Skechers. What are you going to do? Para. What's going up now? SAIA, NOG, Cisco, Wolfspeed, General Motors, Disney having your day, Louis. Bravo. Now it's, you know what? Now it's hopscotch. Now it's 50-50. What's it going to do? It could hold the 200-day in base. I don't know. Top 224 halted. It's halting up $10 per minute. Halliburton, I got out. I avoided disaster, and I had a lot of it. The low yesterday was 30.88, so it rallied $2. I sold Halliburton some at the gap right here. Sold it maybe 32.60. Yeah, right here. And then it dipped again back to 32. All right. Halliburton next. This MGM's giving me a freaking problem. This is an issue. It's an issue because LVS, maybe I didn't think as well. LVS, there's the chart, long-term LVS. Maybe I didn't rethink this. There's the long-term LVS. That's what's holding up the MGM. But I thought maybe MGM has, obviously housing properties. Chart on Hilton, hotels. Not doing well. Marriott, average. You know what I mean? But I'll get out of it. I'll take the loss. Crocs, TGTX, Boston Scientific, EW. Let's see if that reclaims. EMPH, Fizzler. You know what Fizzler is going to do today? It's going to do exactly what Wolf did. It's going to be on the low. It's going to rally like $6 at the end of the day. Watch. That's the type of stock it does. That does it. General Motors, Cisco. Would a real man trader still be short Cisco under the moving averages? I don't know. Maybe it turned the corner. Who knows? Marvell, the Wolfer. All right. PDD, first day up. Toll, Home Depot. They did the dip and the rip under the 200-day, back over the 200-day. Now it might look okay. It's still 50-50. Wow. A lot of these things are mixed. DraftKings, bull flag on DraftKings. Missed it. Can't catch them all. Halliburton, go down. Schwab, plug, came in and coach. UAL, a little more. Uber having a good day. Where's Lyft? There's a Riven. 1284 could have been someone. That's okay. I'll pass. Market's ripping. My stocks are not dipping. Etsy, Skechers, the Wolf, ELEV, Halliburton, Boston Scientific, Run, Para. Okay. Oxy. Banks are going higher. Not interested. It's the danger zone Friday. Meta. Listen, futures are in the middle. Like I said, I'll leave it here on TGH this morning. The plan before I got slightly stubborn was to smash and go, smash and grab type of market. And like I said, it's the end of the month. So there's a little bit of window dressing. Some of these, big caps, they might want to get in there at the end of the day or just unload on the books. This has me, I'm not alone here. Anybody could, read a chart. This is where the S&P is, and this is where the NASDAQ are, and everybody's overweight, dramatically overweight. And that might be due to the mega caps, like I said. And I'm up for opinions on this. This is just what I think. Is this Meta and Microsoft and Meta, Google earnings are company specific and are largely insulated from economic issues. It was obvious that was going on as they took down, the other tertiary growth stocks like an AYX or a Net, right here. Snap, sentiment now stretched. Coronation, Wolf, giddy up. Know why stocks are down. Plan for me, smash and grab after that 8 after 11 o'clock video. After that, for me, it's all about selling out their peace lawn. Yeah, coach, I get it. I get it. Believe me, I get it. You know what I mean? I understand. Capital, sell a piece. Fighting the market right now to a degree. You know what I mean? I know it's more indicators are bearish, if you will. The VIX is what's working against us. It's freaking killing everybody. With the VIX this low at the day, this is the problem. There are look at what popped even. There are very few reversals. When the VIX is abated, that means people put money to work because there's not much volatility. People are going to ask me, Mike V, why only 40-50% involved? The market's, I know it's a little bit precipitous or on edge because this is what I do focus for majority, if not all my life. But from the outside looking in, well, it's great. These mega caps are going up and nobody knows about Net, AYX, or, Chevron pulled back, or this FRC is still big, collapsing things or keeping things down. This a chart on Citibank. Why along Citibank? Well, you know what, guy? It's not even close. It's freaking, already 10% off the year high. Skechers. I don't want to look. Yes, I do want to look. Fucking Skechers. You're going down. All right. What else? TTD holding in there. Newmont, WPM. Is it a reshort right up here? I can't do much. All right. Let's go to what the wise guys and indicators are doing because Weight Watchers ripping. If this type of data, stay out of trouble. Coach in the back of my mind always resonates. You can't make it on a Friday, you can lose it. And he's right. That's why we have the coaches. Some macro. He's like he's the coach. It's the ultimate compliment. Actually, I think chairman of the board, to be the chairman is a pretty good compliment, but coach is pretty freaking good. So let's go back to what's moving in here. Top resumed again. Where is it? Oh, look at top. Let's look now. Good freaking thing. It went up $100. It went up $200. It was halted at what? What was it? 130? It just went up $100 in the last haul. Top. Could have been someone. All right. Left 190 on the table in about 8 seconds, but that happens. The top, by the way, I wouldn't the overnight, the pre-morning or the pre-open high was 272. And needed to look at down tick. Then I'm going to halt it. Stocks having $50 down ticks. It's halted down. It's over. Now you might see the market pull back as the speculation starts to come down a little bit. But let's leave it at this. Hold on, Bob. Top $50 down tick. TDOC breaking lower post earnings. His TDOC had earnings. They squeezed everybody yesterday. That was the gap up on earnings. TDOC. Now it's 26. So where's top? That's the eye. I got to keep our eye on top. 214. Indicated down. Oils are going up. Is LVS going up? It is going up. Well, why does it have to go up? All right. So what the wise guys are doing, that's most important. I don't want to be redundant. Okay. Leave it off. Chevron's breaking higher. EOG, oils are breaking. The main ones. Exxon and Chevron both had earnings. But let's go upwork. Okay, we're a little sell signal here. Western Dig bullish. OVV, a sweeper that I was short of. It's an oil stock that I was short actually in going down into. Keep an eye on this OVV, some sweepers. Am I going overboard here? No. OVV sweepers. Keep an eye through the gap, maybe a back and fill. OVV, they're going on for May 9th. Not bad, or a little bit out further. Okay. IWM bullish, it's rotation. OVV again, Tesla bearish. Capri calls. I was told to buy that. I'm not buying it. There's Capri, Coach. That's the old Coach, Michael Kors. No, it's Michael Kors. Capri, not interested. Actually, you know what? It didn't make a lower low, and I am in VFC. What happened there? Whoa, to much chagrin. VFC actually looks, what is this thing, this line here? What is this? Oh, no. Okay. I don't know. What is VFC? Macy's? You know what? These might be okay right now. Look at Macy's. They're not making, they only don't make lower lows. I mean, I know this is the VFC I'm in. It's actually, but where's the 50-day? 2285, 20. So that might add to this. Okay, that's it, guys. Any other questions? Tilray bullish. Not much. Sweep detected. Carnival Cruise Line VLY. Where's that? I sold it all yesterday. $7.99. No. $8.99. VLY. Oh, it went to $9.60 this morning. Look at VLY. That's hurting me. I was in it yesterday from freaking 8:30. Sold it at 9. It went to $9.70 this morning. Oh, forget about it, man. That hurts. I didn't see that go there. I was long a lot of that, if you remember yesterday. Okay, so I'll leave it there for Mike V for TradeGATEHub as we approach midday on a Friday. Don't let your trade turns to positions as I digest this VLY situation. Is still going into calls into May. But if I have any questions here, leave it there, guys. Okay, like I said, right now it's not really any type of trading that you do is a position starting small and scaling into something slowly. Like I said, the VIX is low, so anything that you're going to go into, sans a contra, even like a contra trade, will not usually make this type of turnarounds if it has major some prints for capitulation. So scaling slowly. So until then, I'll be back in the afternoon. I'm always really here. I like when people communicate. That's when I really chime in. But thanks for tuning in today. All week we'll be here again later in the day. Posted information Sunday night.